Gotta collect them all. This week on Film Friday, we're taking a look at the Pikachu 35mm film camera. Welcome back to another episode of Film Friday. On this week's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Tiger Electronics Pikachu camera from 1999. This is a 35mm film camera, and throughout my time collecting film cameras, I would often run into this little guy, and I would always think, well, I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I don't really like collecting goofy kid cameras, so I would avoid it. But eventually, I just had to give in and get one because it's just such a weird camera, and we're going to get into why it's so weird in a little bit. The molding and detailing on this camera is pretty amazing. Back here you've got Pikachu's tail, you've got his ear here, and then his other ear is actually the film rewind knob. That's pretty clever. You've got obviously the Pokeballs, and you've got a little Diglett here for the shutter, really cute. This is a fairly standard point and shoot 35mm camera. I don't know the exact specs, I couldn't find them anywhere online, but I'm assuming the lens is about 35mm. Its focus is about 6 feet to infinity, and the shutter speeds are definitely set up for either flash or shooting in bright sunlight. But it also has a flash that you can turn on by turning that button right there, and it runs on one AA battery that you put kind of beneath Pikachu's legs here in this kind of black hole area. I'm gonna comment about that. And what makes this camera so unique, besides the fact that it's shaped like Pikachu, is it has a mask in the back. This is a semi-transparent mask that goes in front of your film that has 4 Pokemon on it. You've got Squirtle, you've got Blastoise, you've got Pikachu, and Meowth. Plus, the back of the box claims there's also 150 other Pokemon printed in there. As you can see in a scan, they're kind of just little blobs. You don't see them that well in the final image. Now, I'm pretty sure you can remove this mask, but I haven't tried it yet. It seems pretty secure in there. So as long as I keep it in, that does create a pretty big limitation. Pretty much any photo you capture is going to have Pokemon superimposed on it. And depending on what you photograph, it's either appropriate or not appropriate at all. Like, I love this beautiful shot of my friend Chad and I. We're out hiking, you see our shadows, and then you see the trail kind of going off into the distance. But then, of course, you zoom out, and there are the Pokemon. And you'll notice there's kind of this weird, dreamy yellow border, and that's part of the matte. They put it in there to separate the Pokemon from the final image. But if you do crop in and kind of go for more of a square image, it does create kind of a cool, dreamy effect. So I was actually able to remove the Pokemon in some of these photos, depending on the composition, and still get a pretty cool image. And that's about it. I'm not really sure what else I can say about this camera. If you want a point and shoot camera that brings back your 90s nostalgia, especially if you're a Pokemon fan, this is fun to pick up, although they are getting a lot pricier these days. I think I got this for 20 bucks, but this retails for about 90 to 100 now or more. So if you want to get this, just know it is going to cost you a little more. But if you are a big Pokemon fan and you don't mind having 4 Pokemon superimposed in every photo you take with this camera, it's definitely worth picking up. Click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more Film Friday videos like this one. Happy camera hunting and I guess training? I'm not sure. Pokemon.